So greetings viewers and subscribers, welcome back to another vlog. This is Farmer Andrew and you're at the channel Fruits for the Youths. Our peeps are on the Clarendon side and right here is, and we're going to head over to the Centon side and we're going to assess the damage that has been done inside of Touchwalk. I've just showed you what happened on the farm, so let's see what's happening inside of Touchwalk now. So come along with me on the journey. Now we're on the bridge right now. And that is where that's coming from the farm right there, the water that was supposed to be under the cave, going to the cave. It is coming out there now and it is running towards Cave Valley. So all of here was underwater. As you can see peeps, all of here. Some farmers already came and reaped their bananas and stuff. You know, they have to do the smart thing. You know, we have the community out, people looking, assessing, and having fun while they do so. So we're heading inside Touchwalk now. This is the bus stop for Touchwalk. So we're heading out now. Touchwalk. There was, as you can see, there's a the water came through this banana walk right here. All the breadfruits. See the water there, peeps? See what the water did? Now, as a new farmer, peeps, and you know I've lost pretty much everything now. I'm wondering what the government is going to do for us, because I'm a registered farmer, right? Yes, I did not give the government anything to put down, but let's see how they treat us, the farmers, or us who are in the agriculture sector. You're going to hear that they say there's a light wire here, peeps, that tree came down on, so there's no current pretty much around this side. So back to the argument now, peeps. You're gonna hear how much money was allocated to farming now, how much millions they spend giving to farmers. Let's see. All right, let's see, because if you're going to allocate funds to farmers, you have to look and see who the ones who are registered. That should be priority, and then you move along. So let's see how much they're gonna, or what they're gonna do for us, peeps. You know, here we have a tree. Don't know where this tree came from, but it is somewhat across the road right here. The lettuce farmer here on the front, and some sweet peppers. His farm still seems to be intact, even though you can see where the water has settled over there. So not bad at all. So let's wander around, peeps. I'm just showing you some of the damages that were done by Hurricane Beryl and what some of the farmers are going through. Most farmers lose everything. Not say everything, because you have some banana trees that are still standing. You have banana farmers, you have sugarcane farmers. Some banana trees are down. You know, some of the sugar canes are down, but for most part, they are still standing. So yes, peeps, finally made it to the farm. There's a tree that blocked the farm road. I know that I can't get over to the farm, but I'm doing this just to show you guys what's going on. So we have a lot of plums. Now, you can see, peeps, the river came all the way up here. Just a little preps to show you what's going on, you know. I am not properly attire to take on the mud, but just for you guys, I'm going to show you what's happening. Don't want to walk over there in the mud, so I'm taking it in the grass. To be extra careful, peeps. I know that there's a lot of damage that has been done over by the farm, but we give God thanks still, because you know, life is the greatest. Anything that has been destroyed, they will grow back. You know, it's a universe we deal with, you know, nature. So nature has a way of setting itself, destroying itself, setting itself again. Now look, peeps, water. The river was all the way up here. Look at the bamboo trees. Hey, my gosh, peeps. I'm in the grass and look at my feet. All muddy. I'm seeing some water flow right here. So wash my feet off. Wow, peeps, look. That's what the river did. Or should I say Beryl did. Hurricane Beryl. Not a bad hurricane still, peeps. Give thanks. Not like Ivan or Gilbert. The male hurricanes do more, I think, than the female ones. Now, peeps, I'm taking my time walking through this mud right here. Just want to see how far the river has drained to. But look, it was all the way up here. With the force of the hurricane, along with the river, this is what happened. Even though all I hear is mud, peeps, I'm going to go as close as possible to see. Oh, I'm seeing the river now. This is how high the river is, peeps. No jokes tonight, peeps. Alright, let me see if I can look at the banana trees, peeps, over by the farm. Some of them are flat out on the ground. Look here. Nothing nice, peeps. Give thanks for life all the time. Now there was a bridge here once, and the river washed the bridge away and left this piece of iron right here. There was a pulley system. Now, peeps, since I've been farming here, I've never seen around there. I've never ever seen around there. And because of Beryl, I am seeing around the corner now. There's no road for us to walk. Now, we are hearing a noise right there, peeps. It's like a runoff sound. Right there. And that is where the water is running from the farm back to the river. Remember this clay dirt that got a lot of the water? It would hold it for a while and then release it. And it is releasing the water now back to the river. So it sounds as if there's a waterfall somewhere there. Right where I'm pointing. Right here. See? Give thanks for life always, peeps. I don't know how long this is going to take to run off, peeps, because the runoff process is kind of difficult now, knowing that the river is taking debris that will block the hole down there, because remember there's a cave that the river enters down there, but it has bypassed the cave now, peeps, and gone into the community of Norwood and around where you saw me stop by the bus stop a while ago by the bridge. All of this water is running under the bridge right now, peeps. So it's no jokes. But at least it is running off still. Running all the way off. Let me look at the cabbage over there. I see some cabbage still, but you know, water pass over them. Some of them gonna die. Give thanks for life, peeps. Give thanks. So this is what it looks like, peeps. Farming is a lot of risk, but still we are happy that, you know, no life has been lost. The farmers with livestock, they would have moved their animals to higher grounds, you know. So we give thanks. Thanks for the warning from the weather channels and stuff. You know, we were able to prepare ourselves and, you know, brace for this. It could be worse, but we give thanks, you know. Give thanks. Ooh, going back. Take back my same steps that I took earlier. Make it kind of easier on me. But still, look. Muddy, muddy, muddy. So remember, peeps, that is just an update. I'm going to give you more footage. You know, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me on my journey this morning. Thanks for being with me through this ups and the downs. Remember, gossip is a broke people's sport. And Fruitsfidiyutes say, love your neighbors, love your parents, love yourself, and walk good. Out. Alright, peeps. This is what it looks like at the front of Thatch Walk. You alright, man? I don't really do nothing in the front. That's all. See how the palm bite back. What you do? Chop skull. And pasta. And all the way. Yeah, I run my little vlog, you know. I go to go look and see what I'm going. Yes, what I did? Alright. So peeps, I'm on the center side, I'm going over on the Clarendon side. Now this is a bridge that borders the two parishes, and the river over by my farm has diverted and come here. Remember, it's a cave river, and obviously it cannot go into the cave, and what can go into the cave, it goes in the tributaries here. So this is what it looks like this morning. Look at that, peeps. Gosh. And there's a part of the bridge that is gone, peeps. If you look right there, that's a part of the bridge that was here. It's now over there. See? The water took it. That means the water was high over the bridge, peeps. So residents have parked. And look, this is a 15 feet marker to show where the water would be. And this was washed over. Water pushed it away. The residents has parked up here because around that side is impossible, peeps. Going to Cave Valley, it's impossible. So peeps, we have to give thanks, you know. I have to give thanks because I don't hear that anybody died or anything. So that's a plus right there. No one has died so far. So let's position ourselves and brace that nothing has happened to anyone, alright? Now here we have some pop choy under the water. There was a little farm here. This farmer is at a loss right now. Luckily, he or she has reaped some of the crops. Coconuts are still intact. Morning is windy. So here's some water that has settled here. So for most part, peeps, the water ran cross and pile, I should say. So it came from across here, run across there, and then it ran around and went back across the street. So you know it's gonna run where it finds a little downhill gravity feed. That's waterway right here. So some of the banana trees are still standing, peeps, most of them. But the ones with the bananas are on the ground. See? I'm calling on the councillors. The other day everybody wanted their votes. Wanted people to vote, the citizens to vote. So I want this cleaning up process to be hasty. Because you know it's a farming community. And when the roads are blocked, it hinders the progress of us being efficient. Even though we don't have anything now to be efficient with. Hey puppy. That's skinny. So here, some more water right here in the banana walk and the plantain. Oh, on this side too. Same. They say the Lord give it and the Lord take it. Nature give it and nature take it. Well, one thing I know, peeps, after the storm, everything have to come back to a calm. Can see that the water across the road here. And this here is just all the community, peeps. And just imagine what it did to other parts of the country. My prayers go out to them. And the good spirit of the ancestors be with them. Greetings, mother. Now see some of the problems that we have here, peeps. We have garbage problem. This is what is gonna clog up most of the gullies and drainage and prevent the water from running off quickly. Now there's gonna be a mosquito problem soon, so we have to brace for that. You know that after storms and stuff like that, we have to, you know, all sort of stuff comes into your community. You know, you have to be very careful, alright? And ensure that you sanitize and wash everything. Be careful what you use, alright? Ensure that the water is boiled now before you drink it. All that good stuff, peeps, you know. You see them on the TV or hear them on the radio. The road is partially blocked here. A truck can't pass, but a car can, and a car can, and bikes and so motorcycles can pass. There you go. You see that water was all the way up here, and the water is following the path of the bananas, peeps. It's like there's a riverbed right there on my right side. Now to the left, nothing much has happened. You can see that there are some huts still standing over there in the bush. See? Nice. And there's water at the back of this house right here. And it goes around. See? So not everybody is safe at the moment, peeps. We still have water settled We have some water system in the backyard of some people's house. Whoa, nothing normal, peeps. So usually this is one of the houses that always flood out. It's in the part of the water. So let's look and see how much water it has taken in. See? Whoa. You see the water run through here rapidly. Oh, there was a hut around here, peeps, and I'm not seeing it anymore. And the huts that the banana farmers use was right here. So see, was blown right down. So this hut was moved. Give thanks still. No one was hurt or injured. So peeps, on the St. Ann Clarendon side of where we are, at the border of Town and Touchwalk, St. Ann, or should we say Cave Valley, that you're more familiar with, we haven't heard of anybody died or injured or anything like that. So we give thanks. Right? So this is the cane piece. Some of the canes right here, peeps, has been destroyed. And now alone in our area, there are millions of dollars worth of damage is done. Over we are a farm, we have the ginger over there. We have a little bit of corn, even though the rats were taking a toll of it. We have cabbage over there. It was pop choy. You know, people had peppers over there and stuff like that. A lot of cabbage, peeps, and lettuce. So you know, a lot of damages was done. So I can just imagine now when you go back to the market, people, the prices of the goods in the market are going to be high. Can just imagine. So this is where the government comes in now, peeps. You know, some of the stuff that have been dropped off the trees and stuff, you know, buy them up, you know, gather them, or pay the people for them, take them and give them to the people who need them, because you know some people are not able to feed their families. And instead of some of these things go to waste, we can, you know, I'm willing to give away some of the stuff that are, you know, even though they're going to be waterlogged, they still can, you know, suffer gap, still can eat. But I'm not going to tell you guys to take anything that has been carried away by the water. Now when I go on the farm, I will assess and see what can be eaten and what can't. So yes, peeps. So you see the damages that are done. The banana walk is on the water, and there's a lot of cave system here in Cave Valley. Let me show you. The water will seep through these cave systems. Some of them are going to be clogged with garbage. But let's see how long it's going to take for us to get back to normal. So thanks for coming on the journey with me, peeps. You have seen the damages that are done in the vicinity of St. Ann, Touchwalk to be exact. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of this journey with me. Prayers goes out to the people who, you know, are less fortunate and can't really able to sustain through this time of need. You know, we have to give thanks for life. Remember, gossip is a broke people's sport. And Fruitsfidiyutes, love your neighbors, love your parents, and walk good.